What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to talk about a set that's coming out that I think is really awesome. I think this set is going to do very, very well when it does retire. Yes, we do have a long time before it does retire. It's not even out yet, but this is why I make these videos, so we can begin talking about it. We get a lot of new views on each video, so I want newbies to be aware of what you're dealing with when investing. And I really want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this set, and they want to hear your thoughts and opinions to see how other investors feel about sets, because we get a lot of people, and I see it all the time. Usually it's like the young kid or it's the mom that wants to make some side cash that think like, oh, this Marvel set or some Batman set is just going to do awesome, so they go out and spend a ton of money and then they end up losing money. So I don't want that to happen. That's why I make these videos, to begin discussion. And shout out to everyone that does comment. I notice it. I see the consistent commenters. You are really helping this channel quite a bit. I appreciate you. But let's dive into it. Today we're talking about the Vincent van Gogh Sunflowers. So this is item number 31215. This set is 2,615 pieces. You get 1,300 LEGO Insider points, and it retails for $200. So one, it's awesome we're getting another Van Gogh set. We've got a previous Van Gogh set that I think is probably the best, definitely, no doubt in my mind, top 20 LEGO set of all time. The Starry Night, I think that one is such an iconic painting that everyone knows. The Sunflowers, honestly, I've never heard of this and I've never seen it. So if there's any art people that watch this channel, I would love to know whether you think there's going to be big demand for this type of set, the Sunflowers. Is it known and I just don't know about it? Or is it kind of one of Van Gogh's lesser known paintings? So initially off the bat, I think the Starry Night is number one. This one, I love that we're getting another Van Gogh, so I do think there's some potential. At $200, it's a little bit expensive. I'm getting kind of concerned that LEGO is going to start making more and more expensive painting sets, but I definitely can see somebody hanging this on their wall. It's a different style than the Van Gogh set. It's actually in the form of a painting instead of like the 3D style like the Starry Night, but I do think the Starry Night is phenomenal. So I wish they would have made this a little bit cheaper, but it's an actual legit painting that I could see somebody, well, not legit painting obviously, but I can see somebody hanging this on their wall, no doubt. But this is where I need you to determine whether this is like going to be a set that's in demand, or is it going to be, is it too bright? Like, is that, is that a downfall of it? The yellow, a lot of people might think that's just too much yellow. And I said the Van Gogh's the 3D style and it's different, but this one's also 3D style. But the Starry Night is just different in general. So this is a part of the painting theme. So let's see what other sets we've got in the painting theme. So we've got the Mona Lisa, which I just am blown away that this set ever got approved. I think they could have made a Mona Lisa way better than this, and it would have been such a phenomenal LEGO set that probably would have yielded tons of money in retirement. But I think this is the worst rendition of Mona Lisa that I've ever seen. The really only thing that I like about this set is really the border. I think the border is superb. Everything else with it is just, it's a giant garbage fire. I mean, if you think this is a good set, maybe I'm being too hard on it. I definitely want to know your thoughts and opinions on it. But whoever approved that set, whoever made this set and then approved it, both of them should be fired. I'm going to just say that right there. So next up, we've got item number 31208, the Great Wave. This is $100. We've gotten this on a decent sale. I think the lowest was $63. I do think there's some money in this set. But out of the three, I think the Van Gogh is just light years better than everything. It stands out more, but it's also more expensive. So we also have some other art type sets. So let's take a look at the art theme. Well, our set's a part of the LEGO art theme. The sub-themes is painting. We got different sub-themes. One of them is the pair of parrots. This retail for $50, got value right now $54.51. We got the modern art, which is just, I'm blown away that this one actually has a profit. Retail for $50, value of $59.99. The Jim Lee Batman collection, retail for $120, value of $180. We got the Elvis Presley, retail for $120, value of $140.30. The floral art, retail for $80, value of $89.99. We got item number 31206, the Rolling Stones, retail for $150, value of $165. And then the world map, item number 31203. This one retail for $250, value of $485.34. The world map, I think, has changed the game. I think it's opened a lot of eyes and doors at LEGO that they can create bigger, more expensive sets, and there could be demand for it. I am still blown away that it's doing this well. I would have never guessed, and I wish I would have bought some. I think I had a lot of opportunities to do it, but I just passed it up. I didn't do any videos on them. It's just, you need to have a sense of openness when you're Lego investing, because just these types of sets can just shock a lot of people. Just kind of like this. This one shocks me. Item number 31201, the Harry Potter Hogwarts crest. I thought this would have definitely made some money. Retail for 120 or 119. Yeah, 120, and it's got a value right now of $119.06. So you lost money if you paid retail for it. Because if you try to sell it online, you're paying all those fees and shipping, so you're taking a big loss on it. And I would have thought a Harry Potter crest set like this would have done amazing. I'm glad I didn't invest in it, but if I were to invest in a lot of these, this one I would have thought would have done very, very well. So next up, we got Disney's Mickey Mouse, retail for $120, value of $120.43, and then item number 31200, the Star Wars Sith, retail for $120, value of $148.21. Again, I would have thought this one would have been in the $180 range. I'm shocked. Marilyn Monroe, lost money on that. And then Iron Man's pulling in $142.28, and then the Beatles pulling in $170.84. So since my last video when I made one of these types of sets, the prices are starting to creep up. So that's a great sign. Some of these I would have thought would have been worth a lot more, but that's just the game. You know, sometimes sets do phenomenal like the world map, and then others like Marilyn Monroe just don't do it. So let's take a look at the other Vincent van Gogh set that we have out right now, the Starry Night, which again, this is, I cannot wait for this to retire because I think it's going to be a long hold, but I do have faith in this set. The retail price is $170. A lot of you were lucky and were able to score this like 2 years ago on a discount at Walmart for $120. That was a phenomenal price, and I'm really waiting for that price, but I don't think we're ever going to see it again. But it's been out for a while, and that tells me there's some demand that's been selling, so I definitely think that the sunflowers could have some potential. But again, I need your thoughts and opinions. Do you think this is a strong enough art set? Like, I don't know art, but I know the Starry Night. I don't know the sunflower. So let's take a look at some of these sets on eBay to see how they're doing, see if Brick Economy is actually right on their pricing. So we got the Mona Lisa, $60, $70, $80. $76 with 16 bids. I just do not understand why this is doing so well. I would have expected this to be like in the $40 range. $82.99, $80. This is, I refuse to believe that people are actually paying this much money for this set. Maybe it's the trim. Maybe people just want that awesome trim. That's what I'm going to say to myself. All right, item number 31204, the Elvis Presley. $214, $200, 200, $249. All right, Brick Economy's a little low on theirs. This is where I thought like Elvis would have been pulling in some money, and now we're actually starting to get there. That's pretty good. That's solid. $193, $200, $159. Great pricing there. Let's take a look at the world map. $425, 12 bid. $549, $549, $450, $598. The price is just going to keep going up on this. It's shocking. Like, the world map, it's a decent map. I think they could have done way better. Like, I hate the color of the water that they chose. It's plain, but man, it's pulling in some money. All right, next up, item number 31200, the Star Wars Sith. We got $165, $100 opened, $150, $180, $170, $144, $150, $130. So kind of all over the place. I'm really hoping this one hits $200 eventually, but I doubt it ever will. But wow, a set of 3, probably because they want to make the big Darth Vader like this. And that's the key with some of these sets. Like the Iron Man set, they made the bigger one, $450 for 3 of those, or $450 for the bigger Vader, and then $550 for 3 of those. That's awesome. And then lastly, the Van Gogh. Let's see, we're pulling in $117.50, $115, 100 open box, $124, $117. Ooh, man, that's not doing very well. I would have thought it would have been doing a little bit better. It's kind of concerning. $130, $102.50, 6 bids, 125, 15 bids. Ooh, hopefully it goes up and hopefully when it retires we get some demand, because I have faith in it. I'm not going to lose hope yet. So, yeah, this I think is probably a buy for me. It needs to be on discount, but I don't think we're going to get this on a massive discount. I think they're going to hold off as long as they can, and we'll probably see it go for like 180, 170. But it all depends on if it's going to be out for 2 years, or is this going to be out for 4 years. That can make a big difference. At 2 years, I'm buying it. Probably at 4 years, I think I might pass. So let's hear your thoughts and opinions. Comment down below. Definitely help the channel, help the community. But I hope you have a great day and a great night. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.